Woodworking is all about problem solving, and sometimes we just do dumb things. Today I wanted to share a quick fix for a mispositioned dado that I recently made in plywood. And plywood can be tricky to fix because you can't really cut it in all 3 dimensions like you do solid lumber. But before we dive in, I have a special announcement. If you haven't heard the news yet, my brand new woodworking course, Powered Up, comes out September 5th. And I am super excited about this one. You see, Powered Up is a little different from my first course, The Weekend Woodworker. That one was sort of a woodworking, the birds in my neighborhood. That one was sort of a woodworking 101 course. Powered Up is more like woodworking 201. So if you've been wanting to test your skills and learn some new advanced level woodworking techniques, you're gonna love Powered Up. For a special course sneak peek, head over to powereduplaunch.com or click the link down in the description. There you'll get access to a sneak peek video plus free goodies like the official course tool list and full plans for this awesome router table, plus a reserved spot on the Powered Up early access list. Now, the early access list is your ticket for being first in line when Powered Up goes live on September 5th. So please go ahead and click the link, check out the video, and claim your spot on the early access list now. Okay, let's get back to fixing dados. Hey, it's time for another fun-filled edition of What Was I Thinking? It looks like I did a couple of extra notches here that I just don't need. I have no idea why I cut this dado through here. It's not on my plans. It's at an odd measurement. It's just, what was I thinking? Whenever something like this happens, your first thought may be, okay, let me just recut these pieces and I'll start all over on them. But I don't want to do that because the dado stack is already set to the right height. I've got more of these dados to make. I really don't want to have to mess up my setup just to cut some more pieces. This is going to be on the inside of the cabinet. Nobody's really going to see it. I'm going to leave this and try to repair it. I could just leave the dado as it is and just not worry about it, but I think we could patch that up. I'm going to use this scrap of plywood and cut it across the grain so that it matches the grain in the cabinet. First I'll test to make sure I've got a good fit into that slot. Okay, that fits pretty good in that way. Now I just need to cut it this way. Cutting something this narrow on the table saw might be a little tricky. I should be able to split this plywood in half using a chisel. Okay, a little bit of sanding will smooth out that rough side. And I'll glue it into place. Completely invisible patch by any means, but again, it's not really that important. It's not going to show. It's on the inside of this cabinet. Always try to find a solution first rather than scrapping a board or even an entire project and thinking you have to start over.